It's time now for the Peter Channel 5 o'clock news on Saturday evening, June 25th, 2016. Good evening, everybody. I'm Peter Wiggins. Now your 5 o'clock news headlines. And our top story at 5 on this Saturday evening is the European Union urges Britain to go quickly as block wheels from the exit vote. A massive wildfire in the Lake Isabel area of Kern County that has killed 2 people and burned down some 150 structures and has started 1,500 more as firefighters frantically worked on Saturday to contain the out-of-control inferno. Brexit revolt casts a shadow over Hillary Clinton's caution as a rally for Hillary Clinton in Raleigh, North Carolina on Wednesday. As her Stronger Together slogan mirrors one used by the Remain campaign in the British referendum on the leaving the European Union. Mogadishu, Somalia. At least 14 people were killed when gunmen stormed a hotel in Somalia's capital and took an unknown number of hostages, which are hotel guests, police, and medical workers said Saturday before. Security forces ended down the attackers. Jason Moore, who lives on the site to provide a 24-hour presence at Studio Safe for usher people out of the side of the club as gunfire erupted out front, leaving 2 people dead and 4 injured early Saturday as it took place at a dance studio near downtown Fort Worth, Texas. The PGA Tour has canceled the Greenbrier Classic due to the flooding in West Virginia that caused extensive damage to the Old White TPC course. Marilyn Herman Schwerter, German Chancellor Angela Merkel, called on Saturday for clear-headed negotiation with close partner Britain over its departure from the European Union. Brussels, the British member of the EU, Executive Financial Service Commissioner Jonathan Hill resigned on Saturday after having campaigned against Britain leaving the European Union. London 2 days after UK voters decided they want to leave the European Union, foreign ministers from EU6 founding countries met in Berlin to discuss the speed and strategy of Britain's exit. Paris warned that populism will take hold as Britain's vote to leave the bloc sets shockwaves around the world. Reykjavik, Iceland. Gunni Johnson, a 49-point lead in the polls before the Icelandic elections, suggested a political newcomer will be the first new president in 20 years. London, more than 2 million people in the United Kingdom signed a petition seeking a second European Union referendum. Caracas, Venezuela. Venezuelan opposition leaders said they had enough validated signatures on a petition to remove President Nicolas Maduro and recall referendum. Rio de Janeiro, the World Anti-Doping Agency suspended the accreditation of Rio's drug testing laboratory 6 weeks before the Brazilian city hopes the Summer Olympics. Our fellow disaster declaration was with for 3 of the hardest hit counties in the flood-ravaged West Virginia historic village killed at least 23 people there. The rat-shaped mug that once belonged to convicted barber James White Bulger sold for $3,600 at a quarter to an auction on Saturday. Washington conservative commentator and columnist George Will said he's leaving the Republican Party because of Donald Trump and he's advocating that others will do the same. Black Lives Matter said it would not participate in San Francisco Pride Party, citing concerns about the police presence at the event. St. Petersburg, Florida. United States Coast Guard suspended of its search of a Florida family on Saturday after finding 2 of the 4 missing bodies. Honolulu, Hawaii became the first state to provide a national law to place gun owners to the centralized mobile information system. Palo Alto, California, President Obama and Facebook CEO Mark Zuckerberg used a fast voice to tap entrepreneurship at a summit at Stanford University. Washington, U.S. Department of State announced Shaquille O'Neal will travel to Cuba as the first ever sports envoy. Chicago, a civil lawsuit against Democratic U.S. Senate candidate Tammy Duckworth was settled for $26,000 on Friday. One of the other effects of last Thursday's vote by the Britons delete the European Union to delay any future Federal Reserve interest rates. Rise in the United States. New York S&P 500 turned negative for the year. Today, on Friday, as Wall Street's evidence slowed to sell up to 10 months after Britain's decision to leave the European Union caught traders wrong-footed. Investors around the world were shocked by the UK's vote to leave the European Union now. We are left to assess how the UK Boston police in Massachusetts are asking residents to reflect the death of a 2-year-old who was dubbed Baby Doll after her body was washed up the Boston Harbor Island. State troopers are making a request that Saturday marks the 1-year anniversary of the discovery of Bella Bond. The girl was known for months as Baby Doll after her body was found in a trash bag by a dog walker and detectives sought her identity. A composite image of the girl was shared by Bills on social media before she was defied in September. Sturbridge, Massachusetts, a New York man was arrested after 40 was driving in front of Massachusetts with fireworks, which are legal in the state. The Hubble Space Telescope started deeply in a small galaxy not far from the Milky Way and saw something beautiful. A new photo taken by a long-lived telescope shows a brilliant cluster of stars embedded with the large Magellan Cloud. The artist's illustration depicts a Virgin black hole binary system of GW150914 and GW151226 black hole pairs are shown together in this illustration, but were actually detected at different times and at different parts. Omar Nebraska, a smoking group beyond Omar's endorsed smoking ban passed through 2006 and is commemorated. He noted this is 10 years anniversary by calling for the ban to expand the outdoors. The U.S. National Whitewater Center in Charlotte, North Carolina has stopped all whitewater activities after the team died after the alleged contact break 88 of the morning during a visit to the park. Compassionate Cannabis examines the lengthy battle for Pennsylvania families to gain legal access to cannabis oil. Menu. Three hours ago in Dartmouth, Massachusetts, a single vehicle motor accident car versus the pole. Referable at Hanover Court, Iowa. Reed Road, no. Interrupting minor injuries. Peter Chaludusam, 5:07, and it's 10 out for a sports report tonight. The Boston Red Sox will take on the Texas Rangers. Game time, 9:20 p.m. at Globe Life Park in Arlington, Texas, and the New England Rebels should be taking on the DC United. Game time, 7 o'clock. Alright, take a look at some scores around the major leagues. Cleveland Indians out in the Detroit Tigers, 3-0 in the top of the second. Chicago Cubs and the Miami Marlins tied at 1. Bottom of the third, Arizona Diamondbacks and the Colorado Rockies tied at 1 apiece to the bottom of the third. San Diego Padres leading the Cincinnati Reds, 1-0 in the bottom of the third. Top of the second, it's Milwaukee Brewers leading the Washington Nationals, 4-1 in the top of the second. Top of the eighth, it's Toronto Blue Jays leading the Chicago White Sox, 8-7. Baltimore Orioles over the Tampa Bay Rays, 5-0 in the New York Yankees over the Minnesota Twins, 2-1. Alright, let's take a look at some sports news. The Greenbelt Classic has been canceled by the PGA Tour after excessive flooding in West Virginia has left areas devastated. Announcement made Saturday that the tournament scheduled for July 17th would not take place as efforts. Sonoma, California. Carl Edwards picked up the third pole of the season on Saturday. Edge Road course ace AJ Alm demonstrated to take the top of the Sundays. Taylor Seymour 350 at Sonoma Raceway. Peter Childers on 5:08 on this Saturday evening, and it's time now for a traffic and transit report. Let's study off down in Rhode Island and eastern Massachusetts. Alright, take a look at Eastern Connecticut. It's looking good on 395 from New London to Webster, Connecticut. In Webster, Massachusetts. 95 is looking good from New London all the way at the Providence. On both bends, 95 on the north bends are a little slow from 195 in Providence all the way at 146, but 146 on both ends it's slow after 295 to 99, the Lincoln and North Springfield stretch. But you're looking good in highways above the ocean state. Jamestown, Newport, and Mountain Oak bridges are looking good. Route 4 and southbound side, little slow to North Kingstown. 95 on the northbound side, little slow around 295 in Attleboro. Out at Xfinity Center, it's going to be the concert going on tonight. Keith Urban concert going on tonight at the Xfinity Center, so expect some delays finding area Xfinity Center, which is 140 and 495 in the Mansfield Norton area. 120 on the southbound side, it did so for 95 to 93 and 24 in the Kenton stretch. 120 in the southbound side, it did so from 18 in the Derby Street. Route 3 in the northbound side, so from 228 to Derby Street in the Hingham stretch. Surface express for the southbound side, also the Braintree split. 93 in both ends, so from Dorchester all the way at the downtown Boston. 93 to the southbound side, it did so from somewhere all the way to the Zinkin Bridge. Mass Park at the DD southbound side, it did so for the Natick stretch. And then hit again just before Route 128 in Weston. 1 Mass Park at the DD southbound side, also at 495 at Westport. 125. 120 in the southbound side, so from Beverly to Danvers. 120 in the northbound side, so the Denver stretch. 120 in the southbound side, it is slow from Linfield all the way at the Redding. Route 1 is stop and go around the Winthrop stretch around Route 107. IE-40 in the eastbound side, low so from Route 20 in the Mass Pike. I-91 in the southbound side, low so from 291 to 57 in Springfield. Spotted turnpike in the southbound side, also the Rochester stretch, but otherwise, how is the Broadways of a back direction made out? Looking good. I-89 on the southbound side, it is slow after the Canadian border. I-87 on the southbound side, low so after the Canadian border up in upstate New York and Vermont. At New York State 3 in the eastbound side, it is so before 290 Buffalo. New York State 3 westbound side, so before 290 in Buffalo. How is the Broadways New York City? Looking good. Long Expressway is slow on both ends from Long Island all the way to Manhattan. Belt Parkway at both ends, it's slow for Brooklyn and JFK. 278, that's slow on the westbound side for the Staten Island. 278 in the eastbound side, so for Brooklyn all the way out to Brooklyn. And Lincoln Tunnels are slow, go 95, slow on both ends from the Bronx all the way to New York City and into New Jersey. I-80 for the westbound side, it's also on Waterbury stretch. Merritt Parkway on the northbound side, also after 8 and 25 in Bridgeport. 95 on the northbound side, it's over the Stamford stretch. 95 on the northbound side, it's the Guilford stretch. I-91 on the southbound side, so the Hartford stretch. New Jersey Turnpike on the northbound side, also the Cherry Hill. But otherwise, Jersey Turnpike and Garden State Parkways are looking good. 76 on both ends, it's all from Philadelphia to King of Prussia. And 376 on the westbound side, so from Monroeville all the way down to Pittsburgh. Baltimore Washington Parkway, so from Alexandria all the way at the Baltimore. Capital Beltway on both ends is also from Lago all the way at the Bethesda. Capital Beltway on northbound side is also from 66 to Rockville. 66 in the eastbound side, also around the Manassas stretch. 95 on both ends also after 395. And Capital Beltway is also from Alexandria, Virginia to National Harbor in Maryland. And Route 50 on the westbound side, it is around the Annapolis and 695. And then northbound side, it is slow around Route 95 in Baltimore. And the Baltimore Harbor Tunnel, it's slow on the southbound side. MBTA alerts. Silver unidentified experience minor delays on the commuter rail. Worcester Line all inbound trains expected to operate 20-30 minutes late between Wilson Square and South Station due to ongoing shuttle bus service. Worcester Line all outbound trains expected to operate 20-30 minutes late between Framingham and Worcester due to ongoing shuttle bus service, and shuttle buses are placed both ways on Framingham and Worcester lines between Framingham and Wilson Square on 25-26 to allow for drainage repair. But everything is looking good. And please board all Providence Line trains in the inbound department at Albert Station this weekend, which is June 25th and 26th. And ferries are looking good. Peter Chaldusa, 5:13 on this Saturday evening, and it's time for weather report. And it turned out it would be another stellar Saturday in the weather department with low humidity. For tonight, clear sky, low about 49 degrees. East wind about 5 miles coming in the evening. For Sunday, south sky about 85 degrees. Coming becoming southeast wind 5 miles in the afternoon. Sunday night, patch bug after 5 a.m. west. Most clear sky about 55 degrees. And south about 3 to 5 miles an hour. For Monday, patch bug 4 a.m. west. South sky 82 degrees. South about 5 to 11 miles an hour. By the night, podcast about 60 degrees. South about 7 to 10 miles an hour. For Tuesday, check your shots at Thursday. Most skies about 80 degrees. Just based to 20%. So that check your shots at Thursday. Most patch bug after 3 a.m. west. Most skies got about 62 degrees and chest base is 50%. Wednesday, check the chart. The thunderstorms are possible after noon. Patch bug before 9 a.m. west. Most skies got about 80 degrees. Chest base is 50%. When that patch bug after 3 a.m. west. Most skies got about 62 degrees. Thursday, patch bug before 7 a.m. west. Parts of the podcast committee to about 59 degrees. Friday, most of the podcast committee for about 60 degrees. And for Saturday, parts of the skies about 84 degrees. Currently not near fair skies, 80 degrees. Humidity at 30%. 27 above Celsius. And that's going to be it for the Peter channel. 5 o'clock news, it is June 25th, 2016 on a Saturday. Peter, have a good evening. Goodbye. I'll see you for an overnight news report right after the sports wrap-up, right after the Red Sox Rangers game. Have a good evening.